What's up, bitch? So today we're gonna be talking about my base routine. I asked the girls on Instagram if you guys wanted a base routine. All of you guys said yes, so here I am. All of the products that I use for my base routine are drugstore except for one, so I'm just gonna call this a drugstore base routine because it basically is. I honestly don't think my base routine is anything special, so I'm just gonna show you guys what I do. I will say my skin is pretty clear, so that helps a lot in making my base look bomb. I always do my eyebrows first before anything else, but I want to try to do my brows differently today, so we're just gonna go straight into my base. So first thing I use is the e.l.f. Power Grip primer. My face is already like moisturized and everything. If you're wondering what I'm getting ready for, I'm getting ready to go eat. I'm gonna go to Olive Garden. Try to make sure it's like super evenly distributed, because if not, shit's gonna get patchy. Quick commercial break. I'm putting some earrings on. How cute. The next step is foundation. I use the L'Oreal Infallible. Ignore how messy it is. I use the L'Oreal Infallible. It's bomb.com. I think it's kind of matte, so if you have oily skin, this might be good for you. I blend my foundation out with a sponge. I've never used a brush, but I want to try a brush, so if you know any good brushes for blending out foundation, let me know. Now, the way I blend out my foundation is kind of crucial. If you notice, I'm only putting it in the outer part of my face. I try to avoid my under eyes and my smile lines because I'm gonna put concealer under my eyes and I crease a lot in my smile lines. Why is it that your nose is fine all day, but the moment you start doing your fucking makeup, it starts running? I still have that little red scar. If you saw my last video, I still have it. So I avoid my under eyes. As you could tell, I look like I'm like auditioning to be a zombie for The Walking Dead. But I avoid it so it won't get so cakey under my eyes with the concealer. And then I avoid my smile lines because I crease in my smile lines a lot. What can I say? I'm a happy person. So what I do is I avoid that, and then with whatever's left on my sponge, I just go over it. So that's the key. If you crease anywhere specific in your face, just put less product. Fuck. My next step is I do a little bit of cream contour. This is an e.l.f. little cream contour palette. I use the lightest shade, as you can tell. And I use this brush. It's from Real Techniques. It's the Real Techniques 200 brush. Put it on top of your cheekbone and blend up. I've seen people use this brush to blend out their foundation. I do a little bit on my forehead. I try to tap it in just because I feel like going like this separates, makes it look patchy. Next, I do cream blush. I do cream blush before my concealer because I always do too fucking much. You see that? Like, bitch, you do not need that much. I just keep it on the higher points of my face. This is a NYX Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint in the color Baby Doll. And mine's broken. And I just use the other side of my beauty blender. Like that. And then I take whatever's left on the beauty blender and I tap it on my nose. Next step. I take a little bit of concealer. I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Concealers today. I'm using one hydrating one and one, this is a regular one. They didn't have my shade in the hydrating one, so I just got the regular one. But this one is a shade lighter. This one is fair beige and this one is fair rose. I use both of them. I'll show you how. First, I put a little bit in my nose creases. I'm running out of this, but we don't waste product around here. This is how I do my concealer, and then I take the lighter one and just put some right here. I use my beauty blender for everything. Like, I don't use a brush to blend anything out. The only thing I do use a brush for is whenever I do my eyebrows, I carve them out. I'll use this Real Techniques. What number is this? Bitch, I can't find the number. It says Deluxe crease brush, and I use it to blend out my concealer on my eyelid. But we're not doing that today because I didn't do my eyebrows beforehand. And I'm gonna bring this all the way out like that, and then whatever is left on the beauty blender, I'm just gonna put on my eyelid. Okay, and then I turn my beauty blender back around and I blend like the blush and the concealer a little bit. Now, this is the only product that is not drugstore. This is my Laura Mercier powder. I'm going to set my under eyes now, and I use a powder puff. Now, this is another key that I feel like a lot of people do wrong, or maybe I'm just a dumb bitch and I've been doing it wrong this whole time and I barely discovered how to do this. But I would always go in with a lot of powder under my eyes right away. But the secret is to go in with a little bit and just set it first and then you could bake after, but it's like you're not supposed to go in. I'm not gonna say you're not supposed to go in because you could do whatever the fuck you want with your makeup, but I've seen a lot of makeup artists say that. Let's just make sure this side. I have a fucking eyelash. You see it? This always happens to me. I always get an eyelash stuck in my makeup. It's fine. I just dip and I just tap the excess off on the back of my hand and then I go in. And that looks so much better than when you go in with a lot of product. I'm just setting my lids now. But one thing I've been doing recently is putting MAC Painterly Paint Pot eyeshadow primer on my lids. Even if I'm not wearing eyeshadow, I still put it on. And then I just set it with a little bit of powder because a lot of times my concealer throughout the day will start to crease in my eyelids. Usually like if I sweat a lot, you know what I'm talking about. With that eyeshadow primer, that doesn't happen. So I've been doing that lately. I just didn't do it right now. But the next thing I set is my nose right here and my smile lines, and then for the rest of my face I'll just go in with a brush, the same powder. I use the same powder for everything. I think I've come to a very sad realization. I saw a TikTok of a girl yesterday talking about when you realize that heavy makeup and like big eyelashes don't look good on you. She did like a picture of her in heavy makeup and then like a picture of her in more natural makeup, and she looked like she looked gorgeous both ways, but like the natural makeup just looked so much better on her. And I feel like heavy makeup does not go with me, like, or maybe I just don't do it right and I just don't know how to flatter my face. I feel like I do, but that TikTok, like, it hasn't left my head since I watched it. Anyways, I go in with a little bit more powder and I just go around my mouth just in case I eat or drink, like, you know, it gets messy. So I want to make sure that your face is set. I feel like natural makeup is what's gonna go more with my face. Like, I don't know, sometimes I will do like a full beat, like I'll do beautiful eyeshadow, you know, fucking slick ass eyebrows, and I'll still feel like I don't look as good as I want to look. That's why I'm doing my eyebrows different today, because I'm like a 2016 eyebrow type of bitch, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like a more natural eyebrow would look so much better on me, so that's what I'm gonna try doing today. And then eyelashes, I feel like I've never looked good in eyelashes. I really love wispies. I think I do look good in wispy eyelashes, like the ones Michaela used in her video. Be fucking for real. You know what, I'm not even gonna say that. The ones she allegedly used, but yeah, kind of like those. I really like. I think I'm gonna wear wispies today, or just a half lash. Like, other than that, I feel like lashes do not look good on me, or I just haven't found the right ones. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, no more bitching and complaining. For now, we're gonna continue with this full beat. This is the first contour that I've ever owned. It's from Essence. These powder puffs, I forgot to mention, are from Amazon, and I use this e.l.f. blush brush to do my contour. I've been using the wrong brushes for everything. Mind your business. It works for me, okay? And then I'm gonna do a little bit on my forehead. One time I did way too much contour on my forehead, like in one specific spot. Like, you would have thought that I got my ass whooped or something, because I had just like a dark spot right here, and it was literally on my birthday. It was literally on my birthday. I did way too much contour, and then I tried to go over it with this pressed powder, and then it looked purple, bitch. It looked purple and muddy, and it was my birthday. Like, I had a bad makeup day on my birthday. Can you believe that shit? Anyways, it's fine. Now I'm going with a powdered bronzer. This is also from Essence. I broke my other one, my Physicians Formula one, bitch. If you watched my Thanksgiving Get Ready With Me, you saw me break that shit. Yeah, it just broke into a million pieces after that. I was literally going like this. I got some powder and I went like this to dust it off, and it just broke in my face. So yeah, I got this one from Essence. I know I'm using the wrong brush. Mind your business. I honestly don't know why I use this brush. I just always have. But I need a fluffy one around my forehead. This big ass forehead. Nah, I'm playing. Some days my forehead looks small, and then other days it looks like I could write an essay on it. For the most part, I think it's a good size. These brushes are all from Eco Tools. I got these brushes so long ago. Like when I first started doing makeup, and I still use them. Obviously I washed them, but I still use them. Oh my fucking god. Sorry, you're gonna be staring at my bra this whole video. Anyways, after that, I think I'm gonna use this blush today. I usually use this Lovecraft Beauty palette. My mom's friend gave me this. It's all broken. I usually use this color. Sometimes I'll mix it with this one. Today, I think I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild little blush. It's in the color Pinch Me Pink. It has like sparkles in it. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think you can. But I go in with this Real Techniques brush. This is 400. It's the blush brush. Can't tell me nothing about this brush, because for sure I'm using the right one. This blush is so pink, but it's so cute. I keep it higher up here, but I do bring it in a little bit on the apples of my cheeks, and then I'll just dust it on my nose. This is the face. Now we bake. So I usually bake under my cheeks, and then I'll just blend out right here. And then I take some bronzer and I just run a little bit on the sides of my nose. I don't know how to nose contour. I used to try, and I would try way too hard, so it would just come out looking dark and ugly. But just like throwing some on like this, I feel like is a trick. It just really makes a difference in my face. I feel like I've said that before in another video. I think it makes a big difference. Literally just like that. That's all I do. And then I'll dust this off. If you have a powder foundation and you do this, dip it in some powder foundation and then dust this off, and it'll do like more coverage and it'll just look prettier. How do I know that? I heard a makeup artist say it. Next, I go in with some setting spray. This is the e.l.f. Stay All Day Blue Light Micro Setting Mist. I drench my face in this. I still ate it. Whenever I set my skin like this, I could see hella my little pelitos on my face. I don't know if you can see them. Every time I set my face, I feel like one side it takes longer to dry than the other. Is it just me? So I don't know if I always spray one side more. Like I can already tell this side is gonna take longer. Yeah, this side is taking forever to dry. So for my inner corners, for my brow bone, and for my nose, and for my cupid's bow, I like to use this ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Highlighter. I love this. It's so bright. I would use it on my cheeks, but I recently stopped just because I have to use it with my fingers, and I find it like hard to blend. See that? Do you see that? Girl, you could see yourself in my nose right now. After I put on my cupid's bow, I look fucking crazy. For my cheeks, I've been using this Revolution highlighter. It's bomb, just that it's a little bit dark for me. That's why I don't usually use it. This shit is bomb.com. I love how that looks. And then I love some on my chin, and then I'll do a little bit above my eyebrows. Bomb. Go get it. This is in the color Dare to Divulge. I don't know how to read in English. I love looking like a glazed donut. What the fuck? That's pretty much it for my base. I'm gonna finish my makeup off camera, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I am back with my finished makeup. I put a little sweater on because I'm kind of cold. I got a little bit of mascara on my face, don't mind that. But this is the finished makeup. I did my eyebrows a little bit differently, and I actually really like how they came out. But yeah, this is the base. Yeah, pretty much how I do my base. I'll record like a flash video for you guys, and I'll put it in. I just turned on my flash. What a dumbass bitch. Okay, I'll put that in there for you guys to see. This is the finished makeup. I really like how my eyebrows look. I really do. I was gonna put some wispies on, but I think these eyelashes are just fine. And as for my lips, I just lined them really lightly with this LA Girl lip liner. It's in the color Cafe, and then with some lip gloss. This is from LA Colors. I really like how my makeup came out today. That is how I do my base. Nothing special. I told you, bitch. If you guys want to know anything else about my makeup, let me know. I'll make another video for anything. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you if you watched all the way through. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next week. Bye.